In Season 2, Episode 26 of Spongebob Squarepants, Squidward Tentacles has finally had enough of his neighbors, Spongebob and Patrick. Throughout the series, the pairing has often found one way or another to annoy Squidward, but this time he's had enough. After acquiring new reef blowers, Spongebob and Patrick begin wrecking the neighborhood, so much so they end up damaging Squidward's house, and then they destroy it. Squidward is furious. This is Squidward's ancestral home, and now it's gone. But luckily, thanks to some convenient writing, Squidward sees an advertisement for Tentacle Acres, a place that almost sounds too good to be true. Shortly after, he arrives and he comes to find out, despite the obvious name, that Tentacle Acres is inhabited solely by squids. Squidward is delighted, but Spongebob and Patrick are heartbroken by the relocation of their friend, so they try to convince Squidward to come back, but they fail. Squidward wants to be with his own kind. Squidward's new life seems to be like a paradise. He shops, bikes, and even dances. But every day is the same routine, and eventually Squidward finds it rather dull. This is exemplified by Squidward leaving during the clarinet recital, something he loved the most. Upon the discovery of a reef blower, Squidward realizes what he's lost by coming here. He starts playing with it, similarly to how Spongebob and Patrick were earlier in the episode, suggesting he has more in common with them than he originally believed. Spongebob and Patrick arrive at Tentacle Acres, hoping to convince Squidward to return home, but their kind are not allowed here. But fortunately, Patrick's terrible breath seeps through the microphone and kills the guard, so they gain entry. Squidward, meanwhile, is going off the rails. He's wrecking Tentacle Acres similarly to how Spongebob and Patrick wrecked his house. He's on the run, and his enemies are on his tail. He gets cornered into an alley, and they are prepared to kill Squidward, but instead show mercy, saying here is a well-thought-out and organized list of complaints. Spongebob and Patrick finds a group of squids, but which squid is he? At first, there's some confusion. This squid says he's not Squidward. Patrick responds with, "Are you Squidward now?" Desperate to see his old friend again. It gets even worse when he thinks a fire hydrant is Squidward. Patrick has a lot of trouble keeping it together. Squidward escapes the other squid's grasp, but Spongebob and Patrick are not sure if who they see fly away is really Squidward. But now, we must wait to see what happens next. So, this episode leaves us with a lot of questions. Like, will Spongebob and Patrick reunite with Squidward? Will he even want to associate with them after all that's happened? But I think so. See, Squidward's destiny is intertwined with Spongebob. There's a lot of foreshadowing in the books, but in the show, we know they work together, live near each other, and have gone on plenty of adventures together. For all that to come to an end now would be strange. The relationship is soaked in pride and sacrifice, love and loyalty, all the traits that would bring those two together in such a way you would not even understand. Thanks for watching.